Hello Szewczaks, it's me, Maja Szewczak, and welcome to another Dollhouse Lifehacks video. Today, Nicholas Mellow's and Carmela Mellow's younger brother Montgomery is in the secret room that I made months ago, or maybe a year ago. Wow, time flies so quickly, and the videos just disappear into your YouTube channel as just random things that come up when you have found the dollhouse room. I want to redecorate it for the new sibling, but I really like that blue pear lamp, Lycheemallow pear lamp. Maybe I'll use it in the Lychee tropical island someday. Just wanted you to see it with LED lights serving as the light bulb for it, because you haven't seen it. Here's a rare view about this lamp with the LED lights. But that's not what the video is about. Okay, what is the video about? Uh-oh, looks like the baby has gotten tangled in these pom-poms. It's actually a piece of wool he's tangled in. Let's get him out of there. There, everything's going to be okay. It's just pom-pom wool that I have found at a fair recently. Not going to say where it is, just to keep things private, but it was at a fair. And besides, this room isn't safe for you, so go to your older siblings and your parents while I redecorate this room. I do like this room and this lamp, however we're doing pastel yellow, so that blue pearl lamp's gotta go. I can always make a new one anyways. And I don't think we need this chair either. I could just put it in Carmela's room. There, the tiny room has been decluttered. Now to get on with the episode. And I've managed to very easily remove the table that I'm about to turn into a crib. So you'll see later where I reposition it. There's 6 yellow pom-poms from the wool that I'm going to use. I'm going to very carefully stitch it and check it. If there's any more needed, then I'll need to add more. So the thing that you want to do, don't be afraid to add more when needed, just so you get the mattress size right. I've stitched the mattress together, and check this out! The crib already is working. It's a table, but I could turn it into a crib like this. So it will rock Montgomery Mellow to sleep as a baby, and maybe when he grows up a little bit, it can still be used for him. But because he's a baby, I'm just going to give him some railings that could later be removed. I'm going to use this plastic for it. This is cut off, so now I'm going to cut here. So, going to bend the plastic till I can get it right. And I think I need more plastic. Okay, so think this will work, but I'll have to staple it with a stapler. Have to try that again. That's better. Just have to bend that plastic again and staple another side. And here is a removable crib railing. Well, not cute. Have to make it cuter with these pastel yellow pom-poms by gluing them all over the inside so the baby feels safer because these are sharp. That has to dry. And I have glued the pom-poms on the crib to make it even cuter. What sort of design should I make it into? I thought this was too deep, so I have this plan B. Glue this plastic on to make it a table. And it's time for it to dry. You know what would look really cute in here? Make it look like a moon-shaped Lycheemallow seafoam bush, but I'll have to cut up this brown sequin to make it look like stems of the bush. I'm trying to think of where it would look good, and I went for this without the other one. I'll need transparent glue for this acrylic clear glue, and I'm going to glue it on and then let it dry. Glue added very carefully, so glue it on and let it dry. However, I would add some beady eyes and a mouth, a cute smiling mouth. What else? Have some leftover bows from the Idea Sunday where I made nickel sea foams. shirt, and I have leftover bows from that. Maybe it will find its use. Maybe a bow or a bow tie for it. Let's go with that. By gluing it on and letting it dry. But I'll use the clear glue. There. Let him dry. And this is made into a fluffy table with a piece of lace on it. This will be where the parents would put lamps and things in the room. Speaking of lamps, I've made a yellow Lycheemallow seafoam bush lamp thingy. And I think it will work in here. But I'm going to use LED lights, so I still want to use the LED lights. So it could be turned from decoration to a lamp, because that's what the lamps do, and a little bit of contrast won't hurt the project anyways, the pastel color scheme, because this is yellow and this is yellow. I do like this bright yellow, but I also like the really pastel yellow. The pastel yellow is so cute, I want to snuggle up to it. But this is making dollhouse furniture out of it for the fuzzy yellow look. So I'm going to glue that here and let it dry, and then test it with the LED light. That didn't work, so I glued on a hook so I could stitch it on later. I think the pastel yellow is hiding the blue Lycheemallow. It's not like I don't want it anymore, but the arrangement of Montgomery Mellow's room is actually giving me an idea. I could hide this blue chair and hide this wall by adding some furniture, some plush yellow furniture. So I could remove the furniture to give the room a completely different look, with or without it. The fan is running because here in Northern Ireland it's so roasting. Without it I would just be roasting without the fan on. But anyways, we're going to use this to make a bookshelf to cover this up in Montgomery Mellow's room. I don't want to change it too much, so I could still go back to the secret room if I wanted to. But for this video I'm making optional furniture, and I'll try to fix that Carmela chair and find a way to use that blue Lycheemallow pearl lamp. But that's for a different video. Now we're going to decorate this. I've added some of the Honeybee Acres doll packaging for the back of it as something to cover the wall. It's pastel and there's bits of yellow in it, so useful. And now we want to glue in the pastel yellow pom-poms But for this life hack video, I've decided the more of them, the better, because it's really going to be like a plush yellow theme. Okay, time to glue them here. And then make bookshelves. And while the pom-poms are drying, it's time to put a shelf in here. The shelf has to dry, but we need even more of this plush yellow. It will do the job to cover that up, because it will be it's really cute pastel yellow. And in this video, the more I add it in, it's supposed to be the better. The more of it, the better. So let's add it in. I could later just use it as make it look even cuter with a cute face on it, or maybe not. I'll think. And to balance things out, oh yes, add even more here, so it just doesn't look like I'm covering it up, but it's meant to look like this. Yes! 100 times better. But what about this? I've started with adding even more of these foam adhesives to it. And I'm going to go back to his room to see what I can imagine to put here. I'll make it like a pastel yellow wall with the plush thing in it, just to cover up that space here. The wall area is done, but you know what's wrong with it. Not pastel yellow enough, so back to Maja Szewczak's workshop to get it even more plush pastel yellow. Since I am doing yellow Lycheemallow seafoam bush themed furniture, and it's really roasting here in Northern Ireland, and I had these color pigments. These color pigments are black, but they change to pink with the temperature, so if it's warm enough with the body temperature and everything, it will go from black to pink. Just want to show you this cool feature that I've added. I know it's optional, not everybody's going to have it, but if you do, you can add it in by mixing it in with a glitter glue. That's what I did. Mixed the pigment with the glitter glue and painted those details on. However, it does affect the fur. It glues them together, but this was worth it. Just showing you this. I hope the weather cools down in Northern Ireland, even though this is kind of fun to play with. The color changing feature. Okay, let's put it down and do some blushes for the baby. Since it's all cute and pastel, I want to do the fun part. Let's make him some blushes inspired by this image that I've seen on Pinterest. So, going to make something similar to this image because I thought it would be a really cute idea to make, and because it's the Mellow Family and they're like marshmallows, I thought this would be appropriate for the Mellow Family baby. For this, I'll need stiff velvet fabric, yellow markers, preferably pastel yellow if you can. If you don't have a pastel one, you can just always use a dried up yellow marker if you can. Works the same way. Needle, be careful, sharp, thread. And we are going to start with the packaging, the candy packaging plushie. So, I want it to be a suitable size for Montgomery Mellow, so going to test it with him, and this is the size I want it to be, so we're going to cut it. Now to cut a square here. Now I have this. So going to stitch here and here to make a candy packaging, a plush candy packaging. But be careful, needles and threads are sharp. Once you have achieved this, flip it to the other side. Come on, you can do it. Okay, I did it. This step is optional, but I chose to do it. Stitch in the lining for the inside of the candy package. I think this will give more attention to details. However, the stitching from the pink markers is there, but I could always color that. So it is going to look like it's meant to be there even though it's not. So that's what I did to the pink lining. Now I'm going to color the package yellow. I want to do some writing, but I want it to be tiny and suitable for the scale, so I'm using a Deco Time Aqua marker, that is the fine liner one, because look, this is a fine liner, so I'm going to use it. It's meant to say Lycheemallow kittens, but the fabric is making it blurry, but that's fine. Now it's time to make the plushies. And I've decided to use all the colors of the wheel. Yellow for Bella, blue for Kayla, pink for Lychea, and purple, well, that's for Tori, the new cat that the Mellow family are going to get soon. So, let's make Tori the purple Lycheemallow cat in the different episode of something else. But in this, we're going to just make plushies of it. I've made a purple Tori by stitching the cords and the half of a pom-pom into this. It kind of looks like a mouse toy for cats right now, but we're going to make it look like a cat and not like a mouse toy. So, at the range I've bought these gemstones. It is actually a ribbon where they have been starting to bring out the wedding themed ribbons, and I had to get this because I really like these cubes. They are perfect even though I'm not doing anything wedding themed, but that's what it gave off in the store when I got it. So now I have cut 2 pieces of it and I'm going to use them for Tori's eyes. So she can have little diamondy eyes. Because why not? Try to use it if you can. Cute, but not like a cat enough. That's a bit better, however it will have to dry and I will have to color it after the drying time, which is overnight, and I have to make good use of the time by doing the rest of the Lycheemallow cats in the same way as I did for this story. For the Lycheemallow kitten plushies for the dollhouse, I could have given them black mouths and eyes, but I thought that would look too dark with the pastel color scheme. So to make a darker color on the pastel color scheme that isn't too dark, just to keep the whole thing going pastel but not too pastel, by giving them white eyes and mouths, because white eyes and mouths would be too pastel, black would be too dark. So I did color according to the kitten color. So for Lychea, I used a mix of these 2 markers to bring the color in and to make it more pastel. For Kayla, I've used this one for the eyes and mouth. For Bella, I've used this warm caramel color. And for the new one, Tori got this color into her eyes and mouth, just to give it a little bit of contrast but not too much. to keep things as pastel as possible without overdoing it. Now let's answer the question, do they fit in the candy package? Well, I can only fit 2 of these. Can only fit 2 of these at a time. But hey, it's a dollhouse toy, and maybe in the dollhouse they can be displayed together or separately. But you can always edit frames in stop motion animations if you want them all to be in this. They won't fit, but you can edit photos and videos or frames for stop motion animations to do so if you can. Just so you would know, if you're making this for a child or for your stop motion animations, this is something you need to know about this hack. So, Szewczaks, what do you think of the pastel yellow theme of this video and Montgomery Mellow's room? So we have this Lycheemallow seafoam bush themed bed, table and bookshelf and part of a wall, and the Lycheemallow cat plushies. So that's the hacks we did today. Please let me know if you like them if you can, because YouTube removes my comments and that is annoying me. But anyways, so now we have to make Tori the purple Lycheemallow cat, which I hadn't done yet, but I'm planning to do it. And I think Lycheemallow wants to see you. We have to open the door.
Tori, this is Montgomery Mellow, my little brother.
Meow! Meow! It's okay. Lycheemallow just wanted to prove that I've made Tori even though I said I didn't. That's okay, he's just introducing his family members to her, along with the other pets that he has. But anyways, if you can comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye, Szewczaks!